Game Changers officials, thank you so much for this opportunity. My name is Arletta Allen, and I am a member of Ebony Vision here in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Ebony Vision has a mission to impact and improve the Fond du Lac community through unified efforts that educate and enhance the African American culture. But that's not only our mission. Our vision is that we are dedicated to networking and developing partnerships so that we can work together to foster a more inclusive environment and community for all that are here in our community. Ebony Vision, within Ebony Vision, there is a mentor program called Men of Vision. Now, Men of Vision is another portion of Ebony Vision, but they are focused upon the youth, the African American male youth in the community. They so far have mentored over 42 to 45 mentees, and they have 8 mentors currently who are African American as well, who serve these youth. Benefits to being a part of Men of Vision includes their academics and their educational support to these young men, and also the social and emotional groups that they provide, as well as tools that promote positive behaviors and also enhancing their respect not only for others but for themselves. You see, Men of Vision is devoted to addressing these issues that are faced by our African American youth within this community. So it's very, very important that we receive this Game Changers grant. Our quote that we're going to go with is from Frederick Douglass, who was an abolitionist and orator, and he says, "It's easier to build strong children than it is to repair broken men." Now let that sink in for a moment. It's very, very important that we get a hold of our youth while they're young. So while they're young, we want to teach them basic tools and basic leadership qualities that they'll be able to keep throughout the years and keep as they grow up and as they go on to college and as they go on to be husbands and fathers themselves. So if we receive this grant, we'll be able to change the lives of the African American youth that are located here in the city. We'll also be able to recruit more male youth as well as recruit more male mentors for the program. This will allow for us to do more skill building workshops as well as create teen summits and send our youth to some of the teen summits that are both local and not so local here in the state of Wisconsin. And also we'd like to create more projects within the city of Fond du Lac that help them with community outreach. Because see, we understand at Men of Vision, they will be what they see. You know, we have to model the behaviors that we want to be enhanced and impactful in the lives of the youth. So the only way for us to do that is to give them what it is that they need to be looking at, give them what it is that they need to have strengths in, and also teach them how to be the great leaders. Because after all, the youth, they are our future, and we need to be able to build them up so that they are strong and they are wise and they become pivotal and important within our community. So Men of Vision Mentor Program is sponsored by Ebony Vision. However, we recognize that they have the power and the ability to be able to change the future of our African American youth, one youth at a time. Understand that this requires resources, and not all the time do we have the resources that are necessary. However, this is where you can help. If you're able to pay it forward in helping and enhancing this program of Men in Vision, we will be able to go on to impact many, many lives, maybe even some lives that you'll never ever come in contact with yourself. But I can tell you from personal standpoint, 2 of my children have graduated from the Men of Vision program. 2 of my sons are currently in the Men of Vision program. And when I sit down with my children and they tell me all that they've learned from these meetings that they have, the different monthly workshops, and how they provide an environment that counsels these children, that gives them a safe environment to be able to talk, that gives them a place where they can just be themselves, they're excited on those Saturdays to join with the other men and the other youth in the community to build each other up and not tear each other down. So I'm just asking that you would please consider the call. Consider the call and be a part of the mission and the vision of the Men of Vision mentor program that is offered to our African American youth here in the city of Fond du Lac and surrounding areas. Believe me, this will be a game changer.